For stress-free travel, watch this video. I'm Jessica and I live in Amsterdam since 2014 and regularly travel 100 days a year. And now it's time to share my travel secrets with you. If you have any questions about any of these, because it's gonna be pretty rapid fire, let me know down in the comments and I might just make a YouTube short from it. Let's just dive in, shall we? Book a few things before you go, even if you're a spontaneous traveler, but make a list of a few other things that you might want to do if you have the time. Download Google Maps for offline use or any other offline map. If you don't know how to do that, let me know and I'll help you out. Make a restaurant list. Definitely check to see if you need reservations, but even if you don't, make a list of restaurants so you're not trying to figure it out when you're hangry. That's the worst. Let your bank know that you're traveling, your credit cards, your debit cards, so they do not get blocked. Check and double check the visa rules. Do this as soon as you're starting your planning. Do it about 6 weeks ahead of time and do it about a week beforehand. Sometimes things change faster than you think. Make sure you have 6 months of validity on your passport for after you leave the country. Some countries are very, very, very strict about this kind of thing. So check what the rules are and make sure your passport aligns with those rules. If you're going to a country that does not primarily speak English, try to learn a few words in the local language. Hello, please, thank you, goodbye can go very far in just being courteous. And sign up for like local tour newsletters, local tourism site newsletters, things like that, and then you can find out things that maybe you wouldn't have known about before. Let's talk packing, everybody's favorite subject, right? Roll your clothes around harder objects. This is especially helpful if you're bringing bottles, wine, olive oil, things like that, back home. Use a bag or a packing cube for dirty laundry so your dirties and your cleans do not mix. I hate that. Pack duct tape and safety pins. They can help many different scenarios. I love to bring my own cutlery set or chopsticks, something like that, in case you're staying in a hotel and you're ordering in and they don't give you cutlery. Super helpful. Just know that if you're doing carry-on only, you may not be able to take a knife unless it's the bamboo kind, but let's be honest, they don't do much anyway. Take a few zip top bags. I personally use stasher bags or collapsible like Tupperware containers. They are great for taking things back from restaurants or just carrying your snacks in your day bag. Bring a power strip or power cube. We tend to use a power cube. And the adapters, don't forget those. And of course a pen. Immigration forms are still a thing. I know it's annoying, but always have a pen. You never know when you're gonna need it. Not just a packing checklist, but make a leave behind checklist. Things that maybe you're like, I know I don't need it, but I know I'm gonna want it. Write it down, don't take it. And pack those little laundry strips if you can, those laundry detergent strips, or a small bottle of Dr. Bronner's soap in case you need to wash clothes in the hotel or just use it for anything else. While you're on the road, a simple tip is just greet people with a smile, especially if you need help. Locals tend to be very happy to help you if you approach them kindly. Take public transportation at least once on purpose. Try your best to figure it out, but if not and you get lost, just consider it a little adventure and a free tour. Well, you pay for your ticket, but a free tour. Visit a supermarket. I know some travel YouTubers, this is one of their favorite things. You get the daily experience of the locals and you're gonna find things that you definitely have not seen at home. When you're in a restaurant, ask your waiter what you should try, whether it's the specialty of the restaurant or whether they just enjoy it. Also, ask them for tips of other restaurants, depending on what you like. I swear we get so many tips from waiters and bartenders when we're traveling. It's amazing. If you're traveling with a companion, split up for at least half a day, at least one activity, so when you get back together, you can talk about your day. It's pretty likely that you don't have the exact same interests, so take that time to do exactly what you want to do. Try to see the sunrise or sunset, but definitely try the sunrise at least once on your trip. It'll definitely be worth it. Don't overplan your days. Leave time for spontaneity. Leave time to just figure out what's next. Leave time so that you're not super stressed about getting from one point to the other because you've packed it so close together and you'll have a better trip. Similarly, wander around aimlessly. Living in Amsterdam, I see people on the same path constantly, and even in the very, very heavily trafficked center, there are streets that just no tourist ever walks down. Just wander. If you're on a main street, make a right. Just go somewhere else. A little adventure. Gotta love it. Learn the local coffee or tea culture, whichever you like. I know Samantha Brown says she likes to have a routine every morning to go to the same coffee house. Me, I like tea. So I'm gonna try to do the same thing, but with a place for breakfast or tea or something like that. It makes you feel more like a local, but also you get to experience a whole culture in a new place. Carry a little bit of cash, but not too much. And also learn where you're going, if it's cash-centric or not. Because here in Amsterdam, I don't think I ever even carry cash at all, but it is good for tips if you want to tip that way. Or in Germany, for example, they are much more cash-centric. So when we travel to Germany, we always make sure we carry cash, but not too much. You don't want to make yourself a target. Some smart travel habits are to make sure the water is drinkable. You can ask your hotel host, whatever, Google it. Usually it's fine in most of Europe, but there are places, especially more on the island side, that maybe it's not so good. So be sure to know that. And if it's not good to drink, maybe invest in a filtered water bottle. If you want a little cultural immersion, listen to podcasts, watch movies, television shows, either in the local language, if you're hardcore, or just about the place, even getting a book about the place and just really learning about it. So when you're there, you can appreciate places and people and the culture even more. Boring but important is travel insurance. You knew that was gonna be on here, admit it. So it's very important, especially these days when flights are getting canceled constantly, luggage is lost, things like that. If it is part of your credit card, just remember you have to have booked that thing on that card for it to be valid typically. So definitely check in on all those things. One fun thing I like to do is just track my steps. I have a Fitbit, but you can have Apple Watch, whatever. It's just fun to see exactly how far you've gone while you're on vacation, and it shows you what you know you can do. Take photos of street names or business cards, like if you're staying at a hotel. If you get lost and you're in a non-English speaking country, somebody can help you find your way back. Back up your phone or your camera if you're using a camera weekly or even daily if you don't want to lose your memories. Things happen, things get stolen, things get ruined. So back up those memories so that you don't lose them. Carry a mini notebook. You can find these at stationery stores, dollar stores, things like that. Just like write little notes. My grandmother wrote down daily journal entries whenever we traveled, and it's one of the coolest things. So definitely do that and help yourself in keeping your memories. I highly encourage you to not post on social media in real time. A few reasons for this. Safety. If you're away from home, don't let people know that you're away from home because that can encourage people to maybe break in, which is not good. But also just your safety so people don't know exactly where you are at any given time. And just stay in the moment. It's always easier to just stay in the moment if you're not constantly on your phone. If you get to my age, and by the way, if you made it this far in the video, thank you so much. I am turning 40 this month. So this month is full of lists of 40 just for you. And I need my sleep and I need to be comfortable. So this tip is basically to find a comfortable place to sleep because you will have a better, much better time if you're comfortable and well rested. And one of the coolest things, especially if you're solo traveling, but even if you're not, is talk to a stranger. This can be your server, this can be your bartender, but talk to people, make friends. Some of our most absolute memorable activities are from just talking to strangers randomly. We have made the most random friends around the world, and it's the best feeling ever. Make sure you get a selfie with them before you leave, and so that you can remember it. Thank you so much for watching. If you want other videos like this, other tips, let me know down in the comments below, and I really appreciate you, and I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!